Alright, right now we're going on a video shoot. We're doing a little film. I'm assisting some persons, so we're going to take you on set. Forward with me. So this is the famous lighthouse. As I said, we're on the Palisades, and this is the iconic lighthouse. I used to attend some serious parties over there. Yeah, so we're on the Palisades. To my right, this is where you make the turn to go to the Norman Manley International Airport. But we're going to continue past it because we're heading Port Royal. And we're doing a film on the mangrove. As you know, the mangroves are very necessary. And we're cutting down a lot of the mangroves. Also with the pollution, we're destroying the mangroves. You can find lots of mangroves here to the left and to the right of me, filled with mangroves. So we like the cleanup effort. So you said the little youth should be on the bike and the mother run. So you say you would ride the bike and then have your mother walking.
Yes. No. Yes, I'll be riding because Mom doesn't know
grow where the swamps are, and also you see the cactus.
Yeah, cacti.
We do it into the real world. The reading some things. Yes, as I would say. If you don't read, don't come near. Stay far away. Oh yeah. Real people, the real things.
The iconic, historic Port Royal.
Youth rave me from floor to ceiling. Real people, the real things. Big up the real queens and the real kings. Real people.
Old graveyard.
People, the real people. Me tell you get a youth, you have to reap what you sow. So never hype on the people you know. We're all forward.
I will see the cleanup efforts continuing. It's a good look, Jamaica.
Girl, pon me calm Babylon, no there's no need for.
So as you know, in recent times, cruise ships have been coming to Port Royal.
Real people, the real things. Breaking sky, floor to ceiling. Real people, the real things. Place marijuana cause it a the healing. Real people, the real.
That's the Port Royal Cemetery.
Prince and kings. Real people, the real things. Real people, the real people, the. Them on the session of your ram. Yes, shaman, the one I name Ram. Hey, the dance of your ram. Abdel Bam. From your 3 years old, match I caught the session.
Port Royal was once the richest city in the world. So lots of history. This is Port Royal, Jamaica. Alright, so we are arriving in Port Royal. To my left we have Fort Charles, and I'm just trying to find the location. We have the Port Royal Basic School over there, Port Royal Primary and Infant School. nation. So as we talk about the cleanup efforts, not dirty up Jamaica. This is the iconic, the historic Port Royal. Alright, as we said, Port Royal is filled with history. This is the church that sank during the earthquake. You remember the great Port Royal earthquake? This church sank during that earthquake. So the church on top of it, they built a church on top of it. It's not the original church, but this is where the church sank. And there was a famous gentleman who the earth swallowed up and then spat him back out. He's buried somewhere here. So as I said, this is the iconic, the historic Port Royal. When we talk about pirates, this was the haven for pirates. In the glory days of piracy, this is where all the famous pirates came. And all of these used to be barracks and armory for the soldiers. Some massive cannons used to be over here. So right there at this spot, a massive cannon used to be there, and the cannon could turn 360 degrees to shoot out at sea, sinking any vessels that tried to attack Port Royal at that time. Port Royal was the haven for pirates. When we talk about the glory days of piracy, all the famous pirates came to Port Royal at some point in time. Again, it was the richest city in the world. You see all the cannons? It was well fortified.
I think we came here when we were about 6 on our basic school trip. Giddy House is in Port Royal.
Yes, the Giddy House is in Port Royal.
Where is it?
It's behind these walls. You'd have to go over these walls and go out in the sand.
The Giddy House is the house with the
So all of this was destroyed when Port Royal had the great earthquake. But a very historic place to be. This is the famous Port Royal. The British Army was based here. Barracks for the soldiers. And this is the famous St. Peter's Church. So this is the famous Port Royal. All of this was built hundreds of years ago, but the stonework still stands. Lots to see here in Port Royal. So at some point in time, that was a chimney. Fireplace, keep you warm. You see the chimney on top. And the sun is ripe here today in Port Royal. So this is modern Port Royal. Yeah man, Port Royal is one of the most crime-free places in Jamaica. The citizens live totally at peace. Good life, good people. Got the colorful houses, red, green and gold cart. So we know the Rasta presence in Port Royal is strong. I shot a video here once before. It is Cartel, Vibes Cartel, Pokemon Skank music video. So if you watch that video, you can see me in it and you can see this location as well. Vibes Cartel, Pokemon Skank. Alright, so that's the famous Gloria's, where you come to get the best seafood dishes. And there are two Gloria's restaurant in Port Royal. This is one of them, and there is one closer to the beachfront where the ferry used to come. So this is Gloria's. Modern houses in Port Royal.
Jamaica is a tiny island on a
And we've just arrived on set. I was trying to call persons to let them know that I'm in Port Royal, but I drove around and I found the bus. UWI, that's the University of the West Indies Community Film Project. So I think we found them. I guess they're on set filming, so they didn't answer the call, but we found them and we're safe. This is the beach. This is Jamaica. Look at the key, that little island.
over here.
Yes, so this is Port Royal.
So you can be sure, hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack.
That when we shoot from them set here, you know. Should I bring all your swimming gear, you know? Yeah, you see it? I know, so work and play. What you say, Akela? Eh? Shoot from them set here.
Darling, hi.
Fool for love. Fool for love. Send me go dead. Heartbroken is like when I will no meds. Fool for love, she all send me go bed. Can't believe say me I am mad. Man I am mad. Man I am mad. Can't believe she told me in I am mad. Man I am mad. Can't believe say man I am mad. Come to the test me would fight over you.
Yeah, tough, alright. The whole of one dragon. Yes, Rasta. Watch the fire, you drink a dragon. Yeah, Rasta. What you mean, man?
Just because you
Stop hide, man. Lion mouth, I drink a dragon stout. Eh? You're a quick liar. Over here, drink Spitfire. Yeah, rhyme. I swear, someone put it there. A wonderful chill spot. Port Royal.
Then sing sorry like a Tracy truck man. Roxanne make me heart drop bomb. Make me a search phone like a watchman. Mash up me medulla. Turn roller. Take her to the jeweler. Give her all of me mule. You think Chris fool? Me fooler. Galley's classer. Me a the schooler. Fall in love and nearly send me go dead. Heartbroken is like when I...
Time, Goldie. Are you ready to go on set?
Yeah, man, this is set life. And then we catch a flight, we call that jet life.
Man, I am mad. Can't believe, say, man, I am mad. In a dig,
I don't think it's right.
From creation, woman fall to Satan. Temptation, turn up in a love, every man stay strong. Woman a play man like a PlayStation. Termite in your life, frustration, money, motivation. For relation, she cheat, humiliation. Walk away, no retaliation. Fall in love in you, listen me go dead. Heartbroken is like an hour of meds. Fool for love, she said go on your bed.
I get you now.
Believe, say, me I am mad, man I am mad, man I am mad. Can't believe she turn me in I am mad, man I am mad, man I am mad. Can't believe, say, man I am mad.
We begin with a developing story. Police have arrested a man suspected of killing his girlfriend in Rodenhall, Kellett's, Clarendon. She was 8 months.
This is our location.
The police had to fire warning shots.
It's actually really nice. Mangrove in the water and things.
We are waiting on a director to tell us where she's gonna shoot it. Stuff. You needed a little privacy or?
No, I'm a good one. Yeah.
Hi, Kyle.
Director. So camera assistant. Director photography, legend assistant, then
Single mothers out there, one underwear for wear, no brassiere. The dress there, can't do your hair. Me swear enough burdens you bear. Hey mama, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Tears in the eye, don't cry, don't cry. Gonna make you fly so high, so high. The house of you buy, oh my, oh my. Mama, don't cry.
You can follow the bus. They're going to drive.
Alright, yeah man.
Overtest me yet and I start make rhymes with intellect like the Android in a Snapchat. Gonna make mama sweet like chocolate. House with red carpet, focus on my target. Me a go for my dream, I'm in the fucking gear. Look how long mama style like she's stuck in gear. See them shoes mama wearing the broke down pair. Tired for ear, mama cry in a bucket of tears. Mount of tears, mama cry full the moon and dam. See she take care of me, I'm a brobo cam. What's done already can't go undone. I feel repair you before me all and gone. House a bill, top of the hill, gunny grill, just say chill.
was Margaret Harbour Hotel one time. You remember? You come here for the wedding? Uncle Richie wedding?
And this one.
Morgan Harbour, we are driving at the car. Akela Star Girl, well the two are we are part. Starling Cup, nothing down bizarre. Yeah.
Uptown, we are make the door like the bakery when uptown. Put in the work every day, never lazy. Just a sing from me heart for them hear me. Poverty, what's a dance slavery? 95 can't mama, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Tears in the eye, don't cry, don't cry. Gonna make you fly so high, so high. The house of the buy, oh my, oh my. Mama, don't cry, don't cry.
Just for the Storm team now?
Yeah.
No? Yeah. Is it? Star team.
House a bill, top of the hill, gunny grill, just say chill, fish on the grill, oh me skill. Them a watch me still, but I got a lot of time to chill. Hey mama, don't cry, your son not give up now.
Alright. So lovely people, that's a wrap. One full day of shooting, and we just got to the end, you know. So this is Set Life. Leaving Port Royal, I'm going to the airport now, and we call that Jet Life. Alright.
Move quickly. Other than that, from what I could see, it was looking good.
Hear that? It was looking good, team. Go team, go team.
Get a youth have a dream. Full of silent and missionary. Full of sight man a visionary. My time and I'm see already. Hopes and dream, hopes and dream. Every get a youth have hopes and dreams. Apartments selling in a mountain peak. Swimming pool bigger than a housing scheme. Rose gold chrome like cheddar cheese. Watch ice cold like weather freeze. Money fall like rain umbrella please. Full of ice every teeth in a me head a freeze. Your girlfriend a beg can she get a piece? Grab me pants from the try get a squeeze. I try pull Gucci belt with the leather G. Cause she love Maja vibes, I mean you know J. Two-door beamer with the leather seat. Door fly like wing pan the yellow beast. Step out man sharp, only get a teeth. Pocket rich and a beast, I can name a mish. for a gamma. If a sanity for vanity, then matcha nago. If a cheddar for the bread, matcha me the Butter and style, hotter than the geezer, boy, Pretty girl child, them a smile, Versatile man wild, Pull up in a the black Bugatti, vroom vroom. X-car to Ducati, vroom vroom. Yardy in a the hardy, big Glock 40. Wonder if I Illuminati. Every night a party, vroom vroom. Naughty shorty, won't give me. Matcha hustle in a silence, stealthy. Keep me family healthy and wealthy. Fendi man trendy, me no friendly. Top girl like Aisha Prendi.
It's been a very long day. Left the video shoot and we're still on our way.
A dream, full of silence, a missionary. Full of sight, man, a visionary. My time and I'm see already.